Welcome to Moonlight Madness, and today we're doing a spread for Earth Sign. We're using a deck of the Fairy Tarot deck by Radley Valentine and Doreen Virtue. And this is for the sign, the Sun, Moon and Rising of Earth Sign. So the spread I'm doing is out of this Tarot Card Companion book I got for my birthday this time last year. It's called Victoria Maxwell Tarot Card Companion. It's got a really good couple of spreads, something different, something you get bored of the same spread, so I'm finding that these gives you more variation. So the first card I've pulled is the current situation, which is the Three of Cups. So the current situation is the last 3 months of this year. There's been birthdays that you may have attended, someone's graduation, or you might have just come out of a couple of months of birthday parties. Being in January and February, I celebrated mine in February, a belated one, and I know an uncle of mine had a birthday, so could be what that's referring to. But the Three of Cups is the last 3 months, so I haven't got a crystal for it, and I need to get a crystal called Shutterkite, which I haven't got. It's friendship, abundance, celebration, a lot of support around you, harvesting, rituals, spending time with people who fill and light you up, support you and celebrate your success. Celebrate others and support those around you. Remember, the rising tide lifts all boats. So congratulate those who are doing well. More abundance will surely come your way. Seek out joy, count your blessings, be grateful for what you have, spend more time doing the things that make you happy. This is one of the fastest ways to feel more abundant. It says, how can you support the success of your friends and loved ones? What rituals can help you celebrate yourself and others going forward? It says, I'm abundant. I choose to spend my time with people who lift me up. Reach out to a friend and plan a get together. So maybe you've had a lot of friends around you because of birthdays, or supportive people. Next card I've got that I've pulled is the blocks or challenges. Your block or challenge with a person, place or thing is with a Princess of Swords. Now, she or he, or they, can be inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic, have no tact. They may speak with the truth, but they may do it in in a way that's condescending, or they can't get out there, they can't express themselves properly because they don't have peace in their life. They're trying to find their peace. So when you're trying to find your peace, and people maybe annoy you because their peace is disturbed, you're disturbing their peace. So maybe they're disturbing your peace, and you need to have peace and quiet away from drama because you may have had too much drama in your life. Princess of Swords is representative of Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And they've got a snow leopard. So they can be quite cold. They can be quite hard to get to know, discerning. They're not quick to trust people. They actually don't trust people. They're very logical. Their best companion is their books, and because it's the wisdom. So, and they may be attracted to owls because owls represent wisdom. Yeah. A Page of Swords is a person who's very intelligent and logical, a student, an eternal student, always with their head in a book, blog or scientific journal. They prefer to make decisions based on facts and are always interested in learning something new. The shadow side is that they struggle to express their emotions. So when they do finally express their emotions, it may come out wrong or with anger because they've stuffed down their emotions for so long that when they finally express them, it comes out as anger or extreme sadness, extreme emotion that's been stuffed down. Consider what is blocking you and where you may be ignoring hard truths so you can see the path ahead more clearly. Let go of old stories, negative energy or thinking or anything else that is holding you back so you can start this new chapter on the right foot. Be open to fresh ideas and points of view. Clear the air in relationships. What needs to be cut and cleared away? How can we be more innovative with my challenges or goals? My energy is clear. I'm ready to start a new, more aligned chapter. Clean and energetically clear your space. Yeah, I think that's very important. I had a person come out to clean my air conditioner where I currently reside, and it hadn't been cleaned about a year and a half. since it's been cleaned out, I started cleaning everything before he came to fix it, because I wanted him to come to, when you have a tradesman, and they're going to have to use your sink, and they're going to have to use whatever to get rid of all that water, unclog the pipe that leads to that. So I made sure everything was clean, because I wanted to make his job easier, and it's respectful. I wanted to make sure it's nice and clean, so I've been cleaning. And when you clean, you clear space. It helps to clear the energy in your home. You should also smudge it, as in to get rid of depression. I would use a sage stick, because the sage clears depression, and someone that might come in your home may come in with their depression. Energy is always around you, because I'm a psychometrist. I read things like psychometry, I read objects. I've been touching things he's been touching. I'm thinking, oh God, I hope I haven't absorbed whatever's going on with him. So I have to do a cleanse today. I had a shower after he left to cleanse his energy off me, and then I put it's unintentional, it's just people have their own stuff going on. Nine of Pentacles, he did a really good job. This is talking about advice. Your advice in the next 9 years we've got is reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily, successfully self-employed, or cherishing your time alone. And when you don't have your alone time, it's very hard to relax if you live with a bunch of people that have different work schedules to you, different lifestyle schedules to you. You may not be able to get into the kitchen because you're in a shared house. Now you may have your own space. You may have just moved somewhere where you have your own room and only one person to deal with instead of several. And it will help your routine, because you aren't trying to fight for your own space and time, and everyone else's energies aren't impacting on you. So we've got here Venus. A well-off woman stands in an abundant garden of 9 pentacles with a falcon, a symbol of mastery, freedom and independence, calmly perched on her hand. Enjoy the fruits of your labour. If the abundance isn't yet here, keep working hard for your life you want and trust that it is coming. Make sensible financial decisions. Consider the future when it comes to your spending. There is a positive energy here. If you own a business or want to feel more financially independent, especially as a woman, enjoy and work on your independence in any area of your life. You can do amazing things all on your own. How can I be more self-sufficient? How can I look after the abundance and prosperity I currently have? I am wealthy and abundant. I'm financially independent. It's talking about blessing 9 coins or crystals with the energy of infinite prosperity. Keep them in your purse or home to remind you of abundance. I always keep a couple of coins in a jar in my home, because money attracts money. The next card I've got is the Chariot, which is represented by, we're in the fiery horse year, the year of the horse. And so anyone that's got Sagittarian in their chart, or they are Sagittarian, it's talking about movement, trying to find a way. She's trying to hold the dragonflies. One's negative, one's positive. She's trying to steer it. So you have light and dark. It's talking about steering a way through the lightness and the darkness in your life. The Chariot here is a 7, which is a lucky number. So we have, and I don't have, well, I have the Carnelian, which is the fiery, it's a fire energy. It's creativity. You may want to do something that's creative, whether it be redecorating your home, painting, painting and redecorating. You might be just doing some renovations in your home. Celestial body is the Cancer. It's a water element, but you need carnelian because it's also got fire. Yeah. The Charity holds up a wand. His ability to direct his intention. Above him is a canopy of stars, and at the helm are 2 sphinxes symbolising spiritual mysteries. One sphinx is black and the other one is white, symbolising the light and the dark. Yeah. Things can and will move ahead. Obstacles can be overcome. Strength, determination, drive, and will can get you where you want to go. You may have just received a new car. You may have bought a new car. Plan for the journey, get clear in your direction, and get your mind and intention aligned into balance and harmony for a fast and easy journey. The road ahead is open. Whether you are travelling by land, sea, air, or taking an inner spiritual journey, you will reach your destination. Stay in your power, stay in the driver's seat, and stay aligned with your goal. Am I going to the right direction? How can I develop the willpower and need to steer my own chariot? All roads are open and clear. I move forward now towards victory and success. Draw a black wing on the bottom of your right shoe and a white ring on your left shoe. Which is interesting. So it's an imagery. So if you put one wing on the back of one shoe, draw it, and one in white on your right with white. You could maybe use liquid paper. That'll help draw in this energy. The Sun is the next card. It's the happiest card in the deck. It's the Sun. This is the potential outcome, which is 19. So you may have the return of a son who is a Sagittarian that you haven't seen in a while because he's busy with work and family, or he may be all grown up, but maybe your relationship is improving because you're seeing him more often, because you may be decorating your house together. He may be painting and decorating your home, helping you renovate it. That's what the Sun represents. And it's saying, there's the horse again, another symbol of a horse. So we are definitely talking about Sagittarius. And the wanting to move forward in life, and the wanting to create creativity and learning. You may be learning how to fix your home through watching your son. Joy, happiness, magnetism, light, life, energy, ray of sunshine, brilliance, recognition, warmth, popularity, contentment, illumination, solar plexus. So that's your solar plexus is in the middle. So you need to wear more orange. Orange is a colour for the solar plexus. It boosts your energy and it lifts your spirit. Wear more gold. Gold attracts gold. It's a fire, and the sunstone I don't have. Happiness, joy, and optimism are yours. Celebrate your success. Seek out and create things that bring you joy. Give yourself permission to be happy and open yourself to receive blessings in all forms. Your inner child may be asking to come out to play. So do things that make life fun again. Live your life to the fullest. Say yes to things that excite and inspire you. Do things that make you feel happy and alive. Be grateful for all the light and love in your life, and be open to experiencing even more of it. What makes me happy? How can I be more optimistic about life? I am the light. I am happy, joyful, and successful. Visualize a bright sun shining bright on your solar plexus chakra. There you go. You may need to get out in the sun more. That's another meaning behind this. And then you've got a trumpet, which announces... Yes, boys are very noisy. They always announce their arrival. They're the noisiest kid is usually a boy. And when he enters a room, you'll hear him enter, because he'll make a point of showing you that he's arrived. So the trumpet to me is his arrival. He may honk his horn before he gets there, or just make a fuss. Just an entrance is what I'm trying to get. That's what boys do. But also with the unicorn, it represents knowledge, and it represents purity, pure of heart. He may have a pure heart, and he may trying to make you happy. He's maybe trying to find ways to lift your mood through painting and decorating, because the colours that he's using are not dark, they're light. He may be changing a dark room to a light room because he thinks that will lift up the room's energy, because the darkness is where, he's trying to open up the light. That's why I've got this light. This is my brother. He gave me this for Christmas, and it's the best thing he ever bought me, because it's a lamp, a salt lamp, and it absorbs negativity. The colour is orange, and when I'm waking up with nightmares, I have this beside my bed, and it helps me go back to sleep, because it's light, it's not dark. I hate the darkness. Always had a problem with the dark. What you can't see in the dark when you have nightmares, that's a nice comfort. It helps put you back to sleep, I find that. And it helps elevate my mood, because it takes away all my allergies. I find that's good. It's good for allergies. So if you use air conditioning, it's good to put that on after you turn the air conditioner off, so your sinuses go back to normal. So it says eat plenty of orange foods, yellow foods if you can as well. Oranges, orange juice, things that grow where the sun hits them. So now I'm going to pull out a deck called The Wisdom of the Oracle, and it is by Colette Baron Reid. I've got selenite to empower, raise the energy of this reading. I'm just going to shuffle and cut 2 cards. Go the distance. Oh, that's the sad card. Maybe someone, and this is not for everyone, but maybe the Taurus has been orphaned recently by losing parents. Maybe they passed away. Family member has passed away, and you were feeling very sad. And the sadness is very. It comes and goes, but it weighs heavily on you, and that's why she's in darkness, whereas my brother is trying to paint her light into her house so it's not so dark and depressing. So he brings the light back. Yeah, a sense of loss and identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We are all meant to have connections with other people. You need to have more time with family. Get out with people in society and the larger culture. No man is an island. Recognise that being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is that we need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before, and you need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but you may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you are in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart. Spirit knows that and you and loves you and will steer you in the right direction of who accept you and who are with artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer. Not something you think will sell or you perceive they may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. That's where you will shine and where you will experience prosperity. You may want to go swimming. Stay in your own lane, because there's lanes when you go to swimming at swimming pools. You may need to go back to social situations involving a pool. And this might be helpful for you to be with other people, and it's refreshing, and you're in water, and it's relaxing too. Go the distance. 47. And it's water is very healing and very calming. I love the water. If I can stay in water all day, I would, because I've got cancer in my chart. And I love this crystal I've got here. It's called Angel's thing. I think it's called Angel Crystal, and it's beautiful. It feels like an ocean. And when I see it, I just feel like I want to jump into it. Very calming. You may want to listen to music that has water, or watch YouTube channels with water. You may need to drink more water. Yeah. Endurance, strength, the long haul. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in current of your experience. Joy and disappointment can mingle with opportunity, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. You are either in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time, for better or for worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth. You're being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen with your heart, isn't it magnificent? Your most precious dreams are not instant gratification, but enduring prosperity. This is a time to think long-term and engage in continued action. You will experience momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement. Your efforts, ideas, and hard work can now lead to greater riches than you can imagine. Stoke the fire so that an uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all the phases of a manifestation. Be assured that you're in the right place at the right time. So if you're looking for work or looking for a social group, you will find it. Maybe through an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And they may love to be in water because they may have water in their chart. Like it could be an Aquarian, but you could have a Cancer moon, Scorpio moon, and Pisces, which is both water. I've got Cancer and I've got Pisces and Scorpio. I love water. So maybe the water is what you need to add to your life, to balance your emotions. I really love that song. When I sang it to my grandfather before he passed away, it's called Falling by Harry Styles. And it's a beautiful song. And I sang it to him. And he says, what if I'm not? What if I'm not someone you want around? I'm falling again. And I'm falling. Yeah. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you don't want around? And he says, I'm falling again. And I'm falling. And we've got nothing left to say. I don't know what to say to you anymore because we've lost our ability to communicate, because that's how it was towards the end with my grandfather. He couldn't see properly. He had troubles with hearing, but he could hear my voice. So I sang it to him, and he smiled from ear to ear. He loves music, so I thought that was our way to communicate. Our communication was through music. I used to sing for him when I was a little girl, and art. He taught me how to draw. So for me, art is my therapy. I have to get back into it. It's funny, I love watercolours, which makes sense because I love water. So I have some watercolours I was given for a Christmas present from my son's girlfriend, and I haven't used them yet. They're too beautiful to use. I'm frightened to use them because they look very expensive, and I'm not used to someone buying me something that's, well, I don't know how much you pay for it, but it looks expensive, so I'm very grateful for it. But it, yeah, I just love to look at it. It's got a beautiful picture of this turtle, which I want to see if I can try and draw. Isn't it gorgeous? It's just beautiful. I love it. And the colours that are in there. Oh, if I can open it. And it's got its own little paintbrush. I just think it's gorgeous. Her birthday is coming up on the 16th, and I've got her some art things as well. Some pencils and markers and things that she can play with, because I know she likes to draw and paint. So I'm returning what she gave me in the form of something that she would enjoy, and her pastime is that. Her mum's an illustrator. I don't know her first name, but I know it's Acton. She does watercolours and draws for famous. She's done a lot of illustrations in books and also movies. That's all I have for you today for Taurus.